Hello and welcome back to AGE, the A Game Every Day series, where I am playing a game every day for the entire year. Some people think that I won't be able to do it, but I am going to prove them wrong. So, this will be a very quick video of just the two games that I did yesterday and today. Today is Sunday, and the previous video I only had the Sunday through Friday games. I didn't do one for Saturday, so I'm going to be going over that today. So, both of these games are going to be very short. They are both about being impatient and being greedy. And I'll just tell you right now, both games I lose because of those reasons. So in this game, I am playing as black. And again, 4-4 and a 3-4. And we're going against someone that is going for the territory. I play the approach, and instead I am approached back. So this is okay. It's it's play. And so I go ahead and go with these. I try to build up on the bottom, but here I need to be playing this because by continuing here, as you can see here, if this were to happen, this is only helping white to get a larger area. Sure, black does too, but black is wider than white here. So white has a better chance of getting more territory than black. Another thing is that in game, I make the mistake of taking away the cut Aji potential that I could have had and do this. And again, I should have done there, but I jump here. This is too wide, this is too greedy, this is too impatient, because I wanted all of that. So, and at the price of white getting solid territory, and getting solid territory in the opening is very good. So, this should not have happened. What should have happened is after this, I go ahead and play back here, or I enclose over here, or something of the sort. But anything other than continuing that bottom side to make white stronger. That is what hurt me the most. So then we come to the game where I play here and white goes in right away. Now, I probably could have handled this better by surrounding. You want to surround instead of trying to just poke out the eye shape right away, unless there's like stones here to prevent white from being able to run out to get the eye shape that it needs to live. You always want to get rid of the shape, get rid of the possibility of running before taking out the eye shape. Here, I need to be capping, I need to be surrounding it. But instead I try to take out the eye shape, and again, here, this would have been bigger, is just capping. This is so huge. Surrounding is the biggest. White is getting maybe 3 points in all by doing this. But I let white run around, and I continue to just poke out the eye shape and while trying to surround. It's hard to do both at the same time. So we see more of white trying to escape. But black's shape, my shape, is horrible. Look at it. It is so bad. White is getting this attachment, which wasn't available earlier. I needed to play this Atari because this works for me just fine, I believe. Even though these sorts of things would be trouble for me in the long run. But all in all, it's still a bad situation for me. this is just really bad for me. In this whole game was just really bad. Just really, really well. This way it might have been okay, but anyway, I should have handled that much better than what happened in game because this is just horrible. This is just horrible. I was being too greedy. I was thinking that I wouldn't be able to do anything that I was just thinking locally. I wasn't reading at all because I was being too greedy. I felt that I would be able to live. And when you're greedy, your sight is much smaller and more vulnerable to mistakes. So here just continues, and now we've got this shape problem because I was being too greedy and I did bad shape because I wasn't reading earlier on. And because of this, because I can't play this because then white can play there and that's just down. But this is what I should have resolved to, and then just live in this area and then give up those 6 stones. But it's still going to be a hard game because white is thick down here, white has possibilities up there, and I've got no territory at all except for a bit in the corner and a bit in the corner. Very bad results for me because I was being too greedy and not reading. But both of these games I played for the sake of just getting a game in, so I wasn't too serious, but I wasn't at the point of I wasn't wanting to do everything to win. I was just playing for the sake of the challenge. So I lost them, so I was being too anxious and greedy. And this is what results in that. Because there's nothing I can do with any of this. There's just nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm playing as white, and is just again, this was done about maybe an hour ago, half an hour ago. And again, just greedy play. Just too anxious and trying to kill and not worry about being surrounded or well of surrounding the opponent or me myself being surrounded. But again, 4-4 into 3-4 like usual. And we've got this situation again. Okays. But I think I need to be playing over here rather than up in here because I can still do stuff in here, and this is where I can get territory by playing this. Unless I just simply play this right away, then yeah, this might be okay for me. But with this, it just all came down to this because I just go for this right away. But I'm not ready. I'm not strong enough. There's nothing I can cut, but I have nowhere to chase it to except to itself. And that is the stupidest thing to do in a game, to push and cut your opponent into openness and just make yourself weak. So what should have been done is either a jump here to prevent a Moyo and bring out that potential, or there is the, I don't know, an idea of playing here to bring out that potential while reducing invading, even though that would be done at a later time. There's just a lot of things that could have happened that didn't because I was being too greedy and just wanted to attack it right away. There will be some cases, yeah, like in Joseki or something, but this early in the game, you don't want to be making those mistakes of trying to attack and kill right away because you won't get anywhere. And so in the game, we've got this. Black extend, I extend, black protects, and then we go for attacking this group. Sure, I surround it. This isn't the actual game. This is the actual game. But I wasn't thinking about my shape at all. I wasn't. I've got cuts everywhere. I was being too greedy. I had to protect myself and let black live. This is my only option. This is literally my only option to do anything in this area. And then live back in the corner and just use the influence for stuff later on, like maybe the right side. But this is still a bad result. This is a horrible result. All of this is really, really bad. Come on, this thing does not like me right now. So, no. So I am trying to just bring out the cutting point. Yeah, and I am kind of frustrated with myself because of how greedy I was now that I'm looking at it now. But mistakes are made. It happens. It's a game. It's a game I really enjoy. I just don't like seeing myself fail. But we're all going to fail. That's why I'm doing this challenge, to also help get rid of the dislike of losing. So I bring out stuff, I protect myself, but it just comes down to this right side. And I, one, did the order wrong, and two, just bad shape in general. There's nothing I could have done. This would have been nicer. But still not good. None of this is really good for me. Because I've just got really bad shape. I should have done this. I wasn't looking at that right. And then let black live locally and then just live on my own. Possibly with this. But it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But if it's better than anything that happened in the game. Because I misread that and I was just being greedy and not caring. And we just see me get surrounded and just killed. Absolutely nothing that get, because I was being greedy. I was being greedy. I just wanted to kill. I didn't care about my own shape. And that is the number one thing I believe that brings people to be asking themselves, why am I losing a lot and all the time? It's because usually when someone's angry, they're always constantly thinking about killing, because killing is the easiest way of winning. And it it worsens when you're in the mindset of, like what I mentioned before. It just makes it worse. So you just need to be patient, worry about staying solid and keeping good shape and all those things. And then in the middle game, literally move 60 or higher, or maybe move 50 or higher, not move 25. You want to then, at that time, be attacking. If you attack too early like this, it just doesn't work. Sure, you might be playing an opponent that doesn't bring it out to its potential like in the games that I've been showing, but the Dawn side will definitely pull out those shape mistakes and those early fighting mistakes. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is just a quick, short video of the two games because I do need to go get some sleep because I need to get up early. And it's been a really long day, but that's what I've got to show. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this, and I will see you next time. Later.